Hey there, Mindful Masters, and welcome back for yet another experiential skills clip on your journey of mastering adulthood. This chapter is all about getting more skillful with your emotions, with willingness and acceptance skills, getting better at feeling so you can feel better.
But how does one practice this amorphous thing called acceptance? Remember, practicing acceptance is not the same as wanting, wishing, or approving of something. Acceptance begins by simply acknowledging the situation and or your experience of it is in fact happening, and then letting go of the judgments and other efforts to push away that experience in the present moment.
If you've been noticing a pattern emerging in your dashboard forms of flip-flopping between being all in and stuck in your emotions and then kind of getting emotion phobic and avoiding your emotions, then this practice is a really good one for you. Let's practice. Just like with all of our experiential and visualization exercises, let's assume a comfortable seated position with both of your feet flat on the floor, head and neck in alignment, and your hands comfortably in your lap before allowing your eyes to gently close. Let's begin this practice by taking a deep belly breath to get anchored. Just as with all of our emotion skills, for this practice, I'd like you to bring to mind a recent situation or an ongoing event which has been the cause of some distress for you. A memory which will allow you to practice with an emotion with which you've been struggling. As best you can, get a clear and vivid image in your mind of what it was that happened, who was there, maybe even the time of day. As best you can, really connect with the memory and the reasons your mind is giving you about the cause of your distress. Taking some time to really connect with this injustice, sadness, or disturbing event. Taking a moment to consider why it wasn't fair, maybe how often it happens to you. Allow yourself to really engage with these difficult thoughts in the same ways in which you've been struggling with it. As you play this movie in your mind, start to notice the bubbling up of emotions and bodily sensations as these images roll through your mind. Allow your emotions and thoughts and bodily reactions to the images to be present. Just allowing your emotions, thoughts, actions system to react in its natural and automatic way to the facts that occurred. And as you observe this process of thinking, emotions, and impulses, take a moment to notice how strong your level of distress is in this moment. And rate your distress on a scale of 0 to 10. Take a mental snapshot. Now, continuing to hold the image of the situation, the same who, what, and where. As best you can, notice your internal experience related to these images and thoughts you brought to mind about the situation. Feel the bodily tension. Notice any resisting of what was or is. Now, let's begin practicing leaning into the emotions by finding the one-word emotion label of what you're experiencing right in this moment. Once you have the emotion label in your mind, let's set an internal commitment to shift out of the struggle, to actively lean into the discomfort. Turning the palms of your hands from down to up. As best you can, shift your intention from that place where you're pushing away the uncomfortable experience, the tension, the emotions, the struggle. In your mind's eye, actively invite in the emotional and physical feelings that the situation you're thinking about triggered. Saying in your mind's eye, bring it on. I am willing to feel these feelings, these emotions of whatever came up for you, label the emotion, these physical sensations, whatever you're feeling in your body, in just this moment. So you're zeroing into the emotion word and the related sensations. Saying to yourself in your own mind's eye this time, I am willing to have this experience in just this moment. Actively inviting it in. Bring it on. I am willing to have this experience in just this moment. Bring it on. We are practicing actively inviting in the discomfort, the tension, the emotions, the thoughts. See if you can actually make the emotions and any related bodily sensations get stronger. What do you notice? How do you feel in this moment? Take a mental snapshot and rate your emotions on a scale of 0 to 10 again. Take very deliberate notice of how you feel now compared to how you felt earlier in the exercise. And taking one last deep belly breath, whenever you're ready, we can open our eyes. So what did you notice with this practice? Are you starting to get that felt sense of what it's like to move into and allow your emotions to come up and then step out of your emotions back into the present moment? This sort of toggling between acceptance and change, acceptance and change. Make sure to take a moment to journal about your experience. If you have any comments or questions, as always, leave me a note and I'll be happy to get back to you. If you had particular difficulty with this practice, definitely do a dashboard around it. And when you're done with all of that, I will see you back at the book to continue on your journey of mastering adulthood.